Hello everyone, happy Monday. I'm Chatu Alves from Auckland, New Zealand. Whether you are watching this live or catching the replay later, I'm so happy you are here today and you already made a powerful choice for yourself to watching this live. And today I'm so excited because I'm starting a brand new live series called Real Success Talks. And in this series, I'll be bringing you conversation with working professionals, parents, and everyday people who are building successful digital business while balancing real life. So the reason I wanted to create this session is because I know so many of you go through life following routines that doesn't truly exist. So at some point, we stop and asking questions ourselves. So isn't it something more or more time, more freedom, more financial growth? So if you are ever feel like that way, you are in the exactly right place. So because today I am joining by someone who has created that kind of lifestyle. She's a dedicated mom and digital entrepreneur. And beautiful example of what possible in the with the right mindset and right support. So please help me to welcome Bona all the way from Switzerland. Bona, thank you so
Hello.
much for saying yes to this conversation. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you so much for your invitation because I really feel very much honored to be here with you today. So thank you for that. It's been a great honor, and it's the first time we're having this conversation. But I'm sure that there are going to be more
Yes,
to come. Thank you so much for your invitation, dear. Thank you.
thank you. What's the time now in Switzerland? Bona, can you hear me? You
Yes,
can
I
hear,
can hear
right?
you. Can hear me?
Yes, what's the time? I'm
Yes, I
asking
can
you.
hear you
Yeah.
very well.
Okay, all good.
The
So, yeah,
Yes, the time.
we'll go to, yes, time.
Yeah, the time. It's right now. It's 10:05 here in Switzerland, and they are in New Zealand.
It's now 8 p.m. Okay, let's go to the questions then. So, my first question today, I want to ask you, can you introduce yourself to our audience
Okay,
and
I'm
what
back
really
for an
inspire
instant. I
you?
was gone, but I am back.
Yeah, uh, what can, yeah, what inspire you to start this
I
digital business?
I lost you for an instant, dear. It might be the
Yeah, we can hear you,
internet
Bona.
connection. I was hearing you very well, but
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I can hear you too. I can hear you too.
Hello. Yes.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
The first question, Bona, I want to ask you,
Okay.
can you introduce yourself to our audience and what inspire you to start this business?
It might be internet. Usually it's internet. We are so far distant, but we're still gonna make it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we're back.
Yes. Yeah. You can,
Can you hear me? Okay, very good. I can hear you. I can hear you well.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
That's good.
First question, can you introduce yourself to our audience and why you start this business?
Absolutely. Thank you for the question, dear. So my name is Nikki Bonarokai, originally from Albania, but I've been living here in Switzerland for 5 years now with my family and my two children, my son 19 and my daughter 18 years old. We've been here. We are fresh here. We've been here for 5 years now. Before that, prior to that, I lived in Italy with my family for for about 22 years. And life got very tough after COVID. So we decided to come here to Switzerland. We thought we would have had a better life, and this is what we did. It was obviously for like all immigrants, it was not easy, very challenging at the beginning, especially with teenagers. But we kept going ahead, and we said we're going to make it somehow. But the real truth is that we kept working and working and trying as much as we could, but we couldn't change a lot because generally speaking, and and if we go into specific, I would say we ended up working long hours away from home. Me also the weekend sometimes. I was missing weeks and weeks from my children, from the family, in order to provide for them. Yes, in Switzerland you can have a better life, but what's the point if you just work to just get paycheck to paycheck and just get the expenses covered and nothing else, and the family will, you never get to meet family, and this is not what the idea was, the original idea. So this is how I started looking for something different. I always knew inside me, within me, that there was a potential. Since I was in Italy, this is why I came to Switzerland. And mind you, this is my fourth time I'm an immigrant. I started my as immigrant. I left my home country when I was 20, and then to Greece, then England, United Kingdom, then Italy, where I met my husband, and to our two beautiful children, and now here in Switzerland. So I was always trying to challenge myself, but with children, especially teenagers, it's not so easy. Life gets very complicated sometimes, and so I was looking for something different in order to be present for them. That was my desire. And I think when there is a good will, a very strong will, you find the way. But this is how I started looking for something different. And I said, I need to be present for my children. They are teenagers, they need me. I'm never at home. I'm providing for them material stuff, but I'm not actually present. They need me as mom, and I was never there. And I felt so guilty waking up in the morning, like as early as 4 or 5 o'clock, and being back home around 9 or 10 p.m. in the evening. I never got to see actually my children. So I said, this has got to stop. And this is how I started. And I found this wonderful opportunity, this online business. It has totally changed our life. It started 2 years ago, and I've never been happier than now. I can now say I'm here with my children and enjoying our life every single day. I reduced my amount of work from like chasing 4 jobs a day, trains and buses and trams here in Switzerland, which are very comfortable, but you don't have to chase, all day long to live. It's not going to be like that forever. And so right now I am still working almost a full-time job, but not a full-time. So it's like 80%, we say here in Switzerland. I'm so happy I managed to do that. And right now I I'm just growing and feel very much not only the growth, the professional growth, but personal growth as well. It's been amazing. These two couple of years have been going very fast, but they have had very good impact, very great impact on my life.
Yeah, thank
Absolutely.
you so much, Mona. Yeah, thank you so much. And it's such a wonderful, inspiring story. And honestly, I think so many people watching this can relate. And because this journey, it's not about earning money. It's about wanting more purpose and more freedom
Thank
to
you.
life and control your life, your time, and your future. So thank you. Let's move to our next question. When you were first starting this business, um, have you ever feel any doubts, or have you ever skeptical, and how you came across such kind of doubts when you first starting? Yes, Mona?
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for the question, dear. So, because it was something new, obviously, yes, I can hear you. Hear the question.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I can go with the answer now. Thank you. So as you know, as always, when we start something new, we are skeptical about things because we don't know what is going on. And this was something that I found online. And mind you, I found it while I was traveling to work. It was 5 o'clock in the morning. I was desperate. I was going to work, but I didn't want to because I had left my children at home behind. And I said, Mommy's going to be back very late. But I told that to myself because my children were always sleeping when I left. So that was, the hardest part. And so that morning I was just, scrolling on Facebook, and I found this ad that was my mentor's ad. And I said, she's an Albanian woman and she's been very successful. She's a very successful coach in the community as well. And I said, well, if she's done that, I can do it too. Why not giving it a try? And this is how I contacted her. But obviously it was something new for me, something I'd never had, been coming across before. And also because I didn't have any previous experience on social media, and I didn't have actually any experience at all. Honestly, I was only working all day long without having the time to do something else. But I did do my due diligence. I started searching and looking, more, and I got to contact my mentor. She's my mentor and my coach today. I got to contact her, and she sounded so good from the very first moment that I trusted her. But I still kept doing my research on the side and saying, I can't do it. Maybe there is not going to be like everything scam, because my fear was like, going there on social media and putting my face out there. And also, what about, if it's something like scam? I mean, she sounds good, but what about, everything that could be behind? You never know. You never know because you have no experience. And I think it's the experience, is the information missing there that makes you come, with all these fears and doubts. And I think it's normal. And it was also good because I got to learn so much more. And now I feel so much comfortable. It was very challenging initially because I didn't want to post anything about myself. Right now I'm going live, as you can see, and I feel comfortable, and I've overcame all of that fear and doubts. Right now, when I speak and when we have our meetings, our group meetings, our team meetings, I never feel so much proud of my decision that I took 2 years ago. It totally changed my life. So it was challenging. It was not easy. Because I was also working as well, but I was willing to change the things. I didn't want to stay anymore in those stagnant waters for like the end of my life, not being to see my children live the life that I had been off. So this was what made me learn more, find out more, and come to where I am today, to this conclusion. This has been a life-changing decision, a wonderful thing I could do to me, to myself, to the family, to each of and every one of us. I'm so happy for what I did a couple of years ago. This decision has changed our life.
Thank you, Bona. Yeah, that's such an important thing because so many people feel exactly same at the beginning, but I can understand that feeling. But when something new, and it's normal to feel the questions, and even I, as a financial accountant, I had so many questions, but I done my due diligence and I checked with the proper authorities here in New Zealand. But once you see the training and the support system, the real people in this business, and the getting the real results, your confidence grow. It's over the time, and yeah, this is a real business anyway. So let's move to the third question. A lot of people love to start this business, but they are worried about the challenges and knowing where to begin. So as a digital entrepreneur, how would you describe the support in this business, and how this support provide the people to start and grow, even especially without experienced people? How you can respond that question?
Sure, absolutely. Now, it's been 2 years already now, and I've never been feeling more secure about the answer to this question. When I started, I had zero experience. I had nothing to do, as I said, social media or technology, so I was not an expert on that. I had some basics, but very, very little basics, and that was all. but the amazing support of this community where you can find at the same time people answering you from all over the world. You write one question and you get so many answers from so many people trying to help you, willing to help you at any time. Not only our own group, our like mentor group and our coaches group, or but the most important thing that you don't see because you're part of of the greatest community. This community is really great, but also you have a wonderful training structure to be used, based video based and structure to be used in a way that anyone can do it. What you need to do, you have to be armed with a good will to study, to learn, to change your life, to go ahead. I did not have any experience, but when I started the training, I took it one by one, and I didn't skip any steps. I just did every single thing as it was mentioned in the training, and it was so much clear that if I did it, anyone can do it. I had no technology experience at all. I was a bit scared initially because I said, am I going to be able to do it? And the part of that, the best part is that I did it also when I was traveling. I didn't have enough time when I was at home, so my time was on the trains. I would carry my laptop every time in my backpack, and I would just go. And I was doing it slowly when I could, but I did it. And if I did it, and in those conditions, anyone else can do absolutely, because this is so well structured, video based, step by step. It shows you every single detail that you need to do to go ahead with what you need to do. You can set the system, and then you can work easily because you're just following the steps, and it is so much easier. It gets easier afterwards. It looks like it is a lot. It looks initially for someone that doesn't know anything like it's something overwhelming, but it's very, very well structured by experts in a way that anyone can understand it. Absolutely anyone.
Absolutely. Thank you, Bona. Yeah, that's what I truly love about this business, because people don't need any background of IT or business or marketing. Everything is step by step. So there is a training, mentorship, and amazing community. I think now we have almost 280K plus community. There are so many working professionals.
Exactly.
Yeah, including healthcare professionals, lawyers, engineers, and also stay-at-home moms, everyone. So, and I think that support system is gives the people to confident to actually move forward in this business. So let's move to the fourth question. What is the biggest reward for you since you start in this business? Yes. Let's talk about some benefits or rewards. What have
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now the biggest one, thank you, dear. So the biggest one I've experienced is the growth, especially the personal growth. I feel myself change in 2 years, in only 2 years. And then I'm saying in only 2 years because in all of these years of my life, and I've got previous experience as English teacher in Italy, more than 20 years of experience of teaching, and working as an English speaking nanny here in Switzerland as well. And also I've been doing all other administration jobs and stuff all the way, to today, but I never experienced such a wonderful growth as I did in the last couple of years. And it was in many aspects, but the first one that I mentioned, the most important one, is the mindset. You have a different way of looking at things, and now this way, this is what has changed and has facilitated the growth in also, in business, but not only, but like in all the sectors of life. I now look at things in a different way. Even the relationship that we have here at home with the children, with my husband, everything has changed. This is because you change your mindset. You've got so much community support and people, as is mentioned, from different backgrounds. They are engineers, they are doctors, but we also, people that work a lot on mindset. This is fantastic because I've learned so much from them, from their experiences, and everything has been such, I think, a blessing since I've started to today. But it's not only professionally speaking, but in a personal, development. I can see myself very much changed, absolutely, and I love that.
Thank you, Mona. Yeah, absolutely. Because the reward is amazing. It's go beyond the income. It's flexibility and the personal growth mindset and yeah, it's everything. So much things to talk about. The benefits. It's not time because yeah, we
Okay.
have another question. Thank you for answering that. We have a lot to talk when it comes to benefit anyway because this is a truly amazing business. So final question I want to ask you: what advice would you give to someone uh, that who's feeling unsure and who want to start this business? What advice would you give?
Sure. Now, when I started this business, sorry, you continue.
Yeah, no, you continue. Yeah, that's my question.
Thank you. Because there was a disruption for a second, so I thought you'd finish. Sorry, dear. So yes,
Huh.
2 years ago when I started, I was not ready. I knew that I wanted to change something in my life, but I was not ready. And suddenly, I didn't know that was the day. That day, I was traveling on the train at 5 o'clock in the morning. So that happened just because probably I was looking for something. I was not ready because I was chasing 4 jobs back then. So I didn't have any time for my family at all, let alone to start doing something new, and especially something that I had no idea about. I what I see today, I see many people saying, "I don't feel ready. I don't think I have the time," or maybe like even people are not working the same as I am. Many people think like everything is calm, everything is like impossible, like it's out of reach and it's not for them. We are never going to be ready. No one is ever going to be ready like 100%. I was not ready, but I was very much willing to change my life. And the desire was so strong. And the why I started, it was so strong. I wanted to change my life. I couldn't take it anymore. I had come to a point that said, that is enough. I can, whatever it takes, I will try something new. But that was me. Not all of the people are like me. But what I would say, we are never going to feel ready 100%. But you can do your research, consider the possibility, and do the research. And even while you're not ready 100%, this business is really designed to help you on the way. It happened to me. It really worked for me, and it has worked for so many people, thousands and hundreds of people around the globe. And I'm sure that it's going to be working for all of those people who are really willing to change their life. Obviously, they've got to have the strong will, the will that make you take that step. It's not so easy sometimes. Got to find strength. I was not ready 100%, but then I said, I will do it. I will try. I'll give it a try. And it was worth it. So don't wait for that like 100% to feel secure 100% forever. Just take the step, because it's something that might change your life if you see the message. And because when I heard my mentor today, when I saw her picture and I read the ad, and I said, this is something that I could do. But there was something that told me that inside me. I felt it. I'm sure that if people stop and watch that ad, it's just because they're looking for something similar, and they're looking to change their life. So don't wait to be 100% secure, sure about something, but do your research, do your due diligence. It's good to do that, and it's good to feel skeptical as well, because this way you get more information about what's going on. And the thing that made me jump into it straight away was just because it was something legit. And here in Switzerland, we cannot work with something that is, I mean, like all over the world. You've got to pay the taxes, and you've got to do everything properly. I couldn't risk my life, my reputation, and whatever we had here built for something that was not like was a scam, or was not legal. I went for something which was 100% legit, and because I love working in certain way, and I've been doing that for all of my life, I would only consider something if it was like 100% sure that I could do it, and it was 100% legitimate. Otherwise, I wouldn't go for it. So do your own research. Consider the possibility, and do your own research. But 100% sure we were probably going to never feel in our life, not only, but also for like everything that we do in life. It's like even when we get married, we are probably sometimes not 100% sure. I wasn't 100% sure, but I did take the step anyway. And so many others. So sometimes it can happen, and you feel that you want something and you want it with all of your strength.
Yes, Mona, thank you so much. That's such an uplifting message, and you are absolutely right because
Thank
the
you.
hardest part is often to believe yourself and enough to begin. So I know that starting something new is feel scary, but that's completely normal. It's everyone is like that, but the truth is you don't have to figure out everything at the beginning. So because taking first step is the hardest part, but with the right mindset, willingness to learn, and coachable, and the support of our global community around us, so you can absolutely build this business. It's really meaningful, and that this isn't something about creating extra income. It's about creating time freedom and financial freedom, of course, and the future that belongs to your kids and the family and that can benefit from. And the best part is you can explore this business opportunity is risk free. So you can start with as you know, you can start with risk free 149 USD dollars, and you have 30 days to explore this business platform if it is right fit for you or not. There's money back guarantee. And for me, actually personally, I think I waited almost 20 months because I felt too busy with my career, my family responsibilities. But looking back now, I only wish I had started sooner. So if this opportunity has been on your mind, don't keep waiting. Take action for yourself. Take action for your future, your kids' future actually. So then it will be amazing opportunity to create. And Bona, thank you so much for opening up and sharing your story with us. It's truly an inspiring story, and it's such a powerful reminder where you come from or what you have been doing, but we always have the ability to create something new and something more freedom and purpose and the impact. And if you want to know about more details about this business, you can go to my website or Bona's website, and you can watch the free live webinar. That is the first step to start this business, and you can connect with us through a message, send a message, or yeah. So you can other thing is just I always want to tell you that don't wait for the perfect moment. You can create the perfect moment. And Bona, do you want to add something, or just you're gonna wrap up this one? Hello. Okay, I think we have some connection problem.
Thank,
So yeah,
thank
future
you.
belongs to
Yes,
the
now I can
people who
hear
are
you. I can
taking
hear you now.
action.
Yes, there is some connection
Yes.
problems.
Yeah, of course. You want to add something,
Actually,
Mona?
yes.
Or
Thank you so much, Aturi, for having me today. I'm so happy. I really feel really happy after, even happier after this conversation. It's such a great thing I met you.
yeah,
There
thank
is
you
a bit of
so.
internet for connection probably issues,
Yeah, I
but
think we
we
have
I think
some.
we made it anyway. And thank you so much for the invitation. Thank you. I really
th-
appreciate that. I appreciate your
Thank you,
time. I
Mona.
know,
Thank you so
you know,
much.
it's
And
time for each of us, but thank you so much, and all the way from New Zealand.
yeah.
You have a great
So thank you, and thank you to
you have a
our
great
audience who
evening
are
there
watching this.
in New Zealand, and we are gonna have our day here in as I say we met two different continents. I am so happy we're gonna have other meetings. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, and you have
absolutely.
a very
Thank you.
you have a very
And
very good
thank you to
evening.
our
Take care.
audience
Thank
as
you.
well who are watching the live or catching the replay later. It's never too late to start something new, and the first step may be hardest, but it's always rewarding. Thank you so much, everyone.